Hello, welcome to Dungeon Joe's podcast. I'm your host, Justin. Today we're reviewing Demon Knight. This is part 2 of our double Tales from the Crypt double feature. Like I said about in the first review, I wouldn't say I'm a huge fan of this movie. I did enjoy this movie a lot the first time around I saw it. The second time around, not really. Like, that's the thing with Tales from the Crypt, because it's very over the top, very cheesy. And that's mostly because it's based off a comic book, right? So, yeah, this is more. While Bordello Blood was horror comedy, this is more of like a horror action movie. There's some, I guess, funny stuff in the movie. Didn't really make me laugh. I'll go into the stars of the movie. Who directed this one? Directed by Ernest Dickerson. Dickerson. Written by Ethan Reef, Cyrus Voris, and Mark Bishop. I don't know any of these people. And apparently there was it says featuring the songs by Pantera, Megadeth, Ministry, Roland's Band, and Gravedigger. The only recognizable song in here that I noticed is "Hey Man, Nice Shot" by what is it, Filter? The movie is also stars Billy Zane, William Sadler, Jada Pinklet. You got like Dick Miller's in here, Thomas Hayden Church. And that's pretty much all the stars in the movie. The movie is basically the movie is about William Sadler playing this guy named Breaker, who is not an immortal per se, but he's been around. He's been alive for almost like 100 years. He's on the run, being chased by Billy Zane, the Collector, who is this demon knight sent from hell to collect the seventh key from Breaker, which contains the blood of Christ in it, and also the blood of other people they keep the blood from running out. They put their own blood in there, and it still has the magical properties of Jesus Christ's blood, which is deadly to demons. It's the same key from the. Well, it looks like just like the same key from the other movie. Apparently, there are 7 of them. The demons need all 7 to conquer the world, and William Breaker has the last one. And what ends up happening is William Sadler. There's this cool chase in the beginning of the movie where you hear "Hey Man, Nice Shot," which is really great. Which is a really great song. You hear it a lot in the 90s. There's an episode of X-Files, and I think it was season 2 or season 3, where you have what's that one fucking guy? What's that one actor? Ribisi? Oh my god, I forgot his name. He was in, what movie was he in? Fuck it. Never mind. There's a scene where this guy who y'all know, I forget his name, Jack Black, is in the same episode where there's a psychic guy who's an incel who's killing people, and Mulder and Scully are trying to figure out, trying to prove his powers are real so they can arrest him. Throughout that episode, "Hey Man, Nice Shot" plays for whenever the guy kills somebody or uses psychic powers. Man, I can't fucking. He has a Italian name. Was it Giuseppe Ribisi or some shit? Let's see. I'm just gonna pause for a sec. This is gonna. Yeah, sorry. The guy I'm thinking about is Giovanni Ribisi. That's the thing. He's such a generic actor. He's in a lot of stuff, but he doesn't star in a lot of noteworthy stuff. So I had to fucking struggle to think of a movie that he was in, so I could fucking find out what name find out his name. Yeah, so Hey Man, Nice Shot is a great song. It's was kind of overused in the 90s. Not actually about Kurt Cobain like a lot of people think it is. It's apparently about some fucking politician who blew his head off. Then again, they might have just said that because they didn't want to seem like they were bandwagoning Kurt Cobain's death. That could be true. Who knows, right? And if you're wondering, hey, does Filter have any other great songs other than Hey Man, Nice Shot? No, I wouldn't say so. So the movie, after the chase scene, which he realized he was running out of gas, he parks his car, takes out a Winchester rifle and starts shooting. Then it shifts from the cool rock song to this like dumb like fucking goofy. I don't know if it's a horror movie song, but it's like, I don't know, some bullshit fucking some bullshit original score music, which was fucking awful. And then as soon as that scene's done, then they replay the fucking awesome rock song. It's like, you should have just had the rock song playing the entire fucking intro. You didn't think it would match the fucking cool action scene? And like, I honestly didn't even, apparently there's like Megadeth and Pantera music. When the fuck did that play in the movie? Holy shit. Yeah, but after that, he stays at a motel where you have this lingerie. Is that how you say it? But you have random fucking characters there. You have the old guy, Dick Miller. You have Roach. You have the hooker with the heart of gold. I'm so sick of those characters, played by Brenda Bake. You have Geraldine, who's played by Will Smith's crazy wife, Jada Pinklet. And I think also the old black lady that runs the place is played by, I think her name was Irene, is played by some actress that goes by, I don't even know how to pronounce this name. Her first name is CCH and then Pounder. How the fuck would you even pronounce that? And also you have this guy named Wally Enfield, who's like a simp for the hooker chick. Even though she's a hooker, you can just pay for sex with her if you wanted to. But like, he's a cuck. He gets cucked by Roach, played by Thomas Hayden Church, who's that typical character that can't be trusted and fucks everything up. What happens? The movie turns into a siege movie where they besieged by Billy Zane and his demons, which the effects for the movie were pretty good, but the violence in the movie is over the top as always. You have Billy Zane punching a hole through a guy's head, and it gets stuck in there, and I thought, wow, that was actually pretty funny. Billy Zane is obviously the best part from the movie, because he's really enjoying the character. The character's kind of over the top, but he plays it very cool. There's these vision sequences where he tries to seduce all the different characters, so they can let him possess him, which were pretty cool. Though there's one scene where they put him where he's trying to. Dick Miller plays a drunk, and he has all these topless hot chicks with booze, and he's like, Billy Zane is supposed to be playing like Hunter Thompson kind of character, but he couldn't. It's like he didn't know. It's like nobody told him that, so he's just doing a random voice, a random impersonation, which was pretty weird. I don't know. Maybe he thought he was Tom Clancy. Who the fuck knows? RP Tom Clancy. If there's any Tom Clancy fans, let me know if his books are worth reading. I'm debating whether or not I should pick up his books. Yeah, so honestly, I'm not. This is why I don't like reviewing movies that I kind of watched not that long ago, because, like, obviously, not. Like, a movie is more impactful the first time you watch it, or when it's been years since you watched it. To me, this movie was too recent for me to give an accurate, like, review for this movie, because it's like I was kind of bored because I already know like what's gonna happen in every scene. Like, it wasn't that long ago since I've seen it, but I would say the movie, it probably, I would, if I had to give it a rating, I would probably be a 6.5. It's probably better than Bordello of Blood. It's just that it's just been too recent since I watched this movie. I did like the fact that it was trying to be this like horror epic movie, because like there are pretty high stakes in the movie, and I thought William Sadler's character Breaker was pretty cool. Though it's the thing where like William Sadler is a great actor, but it's like, dude, like you're supposed to be playing this badass, and you're kind of like too old, and he's not. I don't even know how old he was in this movie. He looks like he's 40s, but he doesn't look believable as a badass character. They should have had somebody else, but then again, that might have been kind of the point they were going for. And I kind of didn't like at the end of the movie. He decides to quit being like the protector of the Seven Key and just hands it over to Jada Pinklet, who, if anybody doesn't know about Jada Pinklet, apparently she's crazy in real life. Like, she cheats on her husband. She fucking LARPs as a rock star. She had insane demands on the set of like Matrix 2, apparently. Like, also, I don't know if this is true or not, but like apparently, like, she has this rock band, and they had this concert planned in this huge ass stadium, and that they couldn't sell tickets for. So I don't know. This is the part of the story I can't remember. It's either Will Smith hired people to fill up the stands, or he put up dummies. I can't remember which, but apparently something like that fucking happened. It's like the craziest fucking thing. One of the craziest stories I've ever heard. But yeah, like, I would say the movie is entertaining. Though, honestly, the fucking beginning of the movie, which I remembered being super cool, wasn't as cool the second time around. They should have just had Heyman Nightshot playing through the entire fucking action sequence in the beginning of the movie. I think the best part of the movie is probably Billy Zane and William Sadler. Who, Billy Zane has a shaved head in this movie. He's not rocking the fucking wig like he normally does. Yeah, because people don't know, he has like he was like balding or some shit, so he decided to wear a wig, which is like, like Sean Connery was bald in the beginning of his acting career. Nobody gives him shit for wearing a wig, but when my boy Billy Zane, a fellow Mediterranean, wears a wig, then it's like, oh, he's a fucking, phony or some fucking shit. It's like, get the fuck out of here. Which, by the way, if you haven't, I forgot to mention this in the last review, but there's like the beginning scene of Bordello of Blood felt like they ripped off like the beginning scene of The Phantom. Which, if you haven't seen The Phantom with Billy Zane, it's also a great movie. And another great Billy Zane movie is Dead Fish, where he plays. It's a British comedy movie, but he plays like a British guy who's like who's like giving like a tour to like this like Serbian assassin to kill this dude. It's like the craziest fucking thing. It's like that movie stars Gary Oldman and the chick from The Skin We Live In. If you haven't seen that movie, Dead Fish, it's a pretty good comedy in my opinion. If you haven't checked that out, this movie, yeah, it's a 6.5. It's worth watching, but if you're Tales from the Crypt fan, then you would probably like this. Alright, bye.